Alexander wasn't just a king. He was a phenomenon. In little over a decade, this young Macedonian carved out an empire stretching from the sun-drenched shores of Greece to the dusty plains of India. He was a conqueror, a visionary, a myth in his own lifetime. His armies were legendary, his tactics unmatched, inspiring loyalty, fear, and awe in equal measure. His legacy wasn't just in the vast lands he seized, but in the cultural revolution he ignited. Greek ideas, art, and language spread like wildfire through his conquests, creating a new world order revolving around his personal ambitions and dreams. But what happens when a god dies? When the unifying force of an immense empire vanishes overnight, leaving behind uncertainty and fractured dreams? Alexander, the man who seemed invincible, succumbed to a fever in Babylon in 323 BCE. Leaving no clear heir or succession plan, he left a powder keg of ambition, simmering resentments, and insatiable hunger for power. His generals, the pillars of his military machine, saw opportunity in his absence to carve out their kingdoms from the remnants of his grand design. These men would become known as the Diadochi, the successors. The key players in this tragic drama included Perdiccas, Alexander's chief of cavalry, now regent for Alexander IV, the infantior. Son of Alexander, Perdiccas was ambitious but unable to grasp the shifting dynamics of power. Ptolemy, the cunning governor of Egypt, focused on strategic advantage. Antigonus Monophthalmus, the one-eyed general, was a formidable military leader with a ruthless ambition. Seleucus, known for his discipline, eventually carved out an empire in the east. Lysimachus ruled Thrace with endurance and military skill, while Cassander, son of the powerful Antipater, controlled Macedonia. Lastly, Eumenes, a brilliant Greek general loyal to Alexander's family, was distrusted by his peers. These men, once united under Alexander, now prepared to tear his empire apart. Alexander's death in Babylon was less a passing and more a cataclysm. His empire, held together by his personality, plunged into chaos. His generals, once united, found themselves in a desperate battle for control. The army was in disarray, conquered. Peoples restless and administration fragmented in Babylon, the heart of Alexander's conquests. Arguments were the norm. Calls to restore the Macedonian dynasty clashed with pleas for unity. Beneath these cries lay one fundamental truth: each general wanted the crown for himself. Initially, Perdiccas seemed to stabilize the situation. Declared regent for Alexander, son-born child, he tried to control the ambitious generals while securing his position. Meanwhile, other Diadochi began solidifying their territories. Ptolemy, swift, moved into Egypt, recognizing its wealth and strategic importance. Antigonus, leveraging his military experience, controlled parts of Asia Minor. Perdiccas attempted to consolidate central authority, but underestimated his rivals. His regency faced rebellion, most notably the Lamian War in Greece, which exposed the empire's instability. Although suppressed, it signaled the chaos to come. Perdiccas sought to strengthen his position by marrying Cleopatra, Alexander's sister, aiming to legitimize his claim to power. The other Diadochi saw this as a blatant power grab and united against him. Perdiccas' failed invasion of Egypt, where he sought to unseat Ptolemy, ended in disaster, betrayed by his officers. He was assassinated. His death shattered any illusion of unity and marked the beginning of unrestrained conflict. Ptolemy, established in Egypt, prioritized consolidation over expansion. Egypt's resources and defensible position became the foundation of his power, while others fought for supremacy. Ptolemy built a stable kingdom, laying the groundwork for the Ptolemaic dynasty. In contrast, Antigonus, driven by boundless ambition, aimed to control the entire empire, known as Antigonus. Monophthalmus, due to his lost eye, he was a ruthless and efficient leader. By securing Asia Minor, he positioned himself as a dominant force, but drew the ire of his peers. Eumenes, though brilliant, was an outsider, a Greek by birth. He lacked the Macedonian blood that commanded loyalty, despite his strategic genius and loyalty to Alexander's family. He became a tragic figure, distrusted by his allies and betrayed by his own men. Eumenes' downfall highlighted the brutal realities of the Diadochi Wars, captured and executed by Antigonus. His death underscored the cost of ambition and betrayal. The wars of the Diadochi escalated. The initial skirmishes evolved into full-scale battles as alliances shifted and betrayal mounted. Antigonus, his growing power alarmed the other Diadochi, prompting them to form a coalition against him. Ptolemy, Seleucus, Lysimachus, and Cassander united, understanding that Antigonus' ambitions threatened them all. Their combined forces clashed with Antigonus at Ipsus in 301 BCE. The battle, a massive engagement involving tens of thousands of soldiers, marked the culmination of decades of conflict. Antigonus, despite his ferocity, was defeated and killed. His death ended his imperial dream and signaled the division of Alexander's empire. The aftermath of Ipsus solidified the fragmentation of Alexander's empire. Ptolemy secured Egypt, establishing a dynasty that would last for centuries. Seleucus took control of the eastern territories, founding the Seleucid Empire. Lysimachus ruled Thrace and parts of Asia Minor, while Cassander maintained his hold on Macedonia. These successor states, born from the wars of the Diadochi, were a testament to Alexander's enduring legacy and the ambition of those who fought for his empire. The wars of the Diadochi were not just about territory. They were about ambition, betrayal, and the eternal struggle for power. Alexander's empire, once a beacon of unity, was consumed by the very men he trusted. Brother turned against brother, alliances shattered, and the ideals of the empire were replaced by the brutal realities of war. Yet out of this chaos emerged new kingdoms that preserved and expanded Alexander's legacy, ensuring his influence endured long after his empire's fall.